Well, hello, numerology lovers, and welcome to your readings at the round table for your monthly numerology for April. And boy, is there a lot going on in April. I have a short amount of notes, but it's impactful. All right, it's a big deal. So, just to let you know, we have a conjunction happening in April that hasn't happened for 14 years. So it's a big deal. I'm going to go into some detail about that. All right, we kick off April. April 1st is the day that Mercury goes retrograde. April Fool's Day is when Mercury goes retrograde. That's ridiculous. I think that is ridiculous. It's double down on some energy. And let me tell you something. The shadow period before Mercury goes retrograde has been no picnic for me. I mean, I'm talking about computer malfunctions. I did not have a computer for 3 days. That was unhappy news for me. Very unhappy because most of what I do is on the computer. So that happened. So much fun. But Mercury going retrograde on April Fool's Day, I feel like is like a little joke to all of us. So just keep on your toes. Then on the 5th, we have Venus moving into Aries. It's not the worst place for Venus. It's not the best place. But the worst place for Venus is actually in Virgo. That'd be my sign. On the 8th, we have a new moon total solar eclipse in Aries, and that's going to hit at 2:21 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is a big deal. You are going to hear me talk more about the new and full moons on your zodiac readings for the month. So, because I do zodiac readings for the new moon and the full moon every month. So make sure you tune into that for more details on that solar eclipse. Then on the 19th, we have, we have the sun moving into Taurus. So we're hitting into Taurus season. Good times. On the 20th, here we go. We have Jupiter conjunct Uranus. Hasn't happened for 14 years. It usually happens about every 14 years. But we feel this energy a month before it happens and a month after. So we're still in that energy. I'm going to go into more detail. Hang on. Stay tuned. On the 22nd, we have Earth Day, which is fantastic. Fantastic day. And we also have Passover beginning at sundown. On the 23rd, we have a full moon in Scorpio that hits its peak at 7:49 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On the 25th, we have Mercury going direct. And whoo, all the angels sing. We have Mercury going direct at 8:54 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm very excited about that. But keep your pants on here because we're still going to be in the shadow period for just a minute. Then we have on the 29th, we have Venus moving into Taurus. Venus rules Taurus, so Venus is very happy being in Taurus. But on the 30th, we have Mars moving into Aries. Now, Mars rules Aries, so this is a happy place for Mars and Venus right here at the end of the month. It's fantastic. Also, on the 30th, we have Passover ending. Now, we're ending the month with 4 planets in Earth: Venus, the Sun, Uranus, and Jupiter. We have 3 planets. Well, we have 2 planets in water, Saturn and Neptune are in Pisces. Then we have 2 planets plus North Node in Aries, which is Mercury and Mars, and North Node, of course. We have Pluto in Aquarius and South Node in Libra. So we essentially have just 1 planet, but we also have South Node in air and 2 planets plus North Node in fire. So that's how we're wrapping up the month with all of our planetary, friends, our concerns here. What I want to talk to you about is this conjunction on the 20th. Again, this happens every 14 years, so the last time this happened was in 2011. The last time it was in Taurus, which it's in Taurus right now, was May of 1941. So what we've got here is we have a chaotic Should we? Yeah, we should say that. We have erratic and chaos with Uranus, and we have our luck with Jupiter. And like, really, it's what we want in life. It's like, you know, our dreams, our goals, not our dreams like Neptune kind of dreams, but it's our goals. So during this time, we really want to release restrictions, be original, expect some surprise opportunities coming your way, maybe even a windfall. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Yeah. It may make you feel rebellious, so be cautious with that and channel any of that rebellious energy that you're feeling or any of that excitement, you know, towards something. Channel that energy into making your goals happen. That's what you really want to focus on with this conjunction. It is a big deal, and we have been feeling that energy like since, I would say, maybe the 20th or 25th. Because when you look at the chart of the day, or when you look at the chart of like the month before and the month after this conjunction, you can still see that those planets are in play with each other. They're within 3 degrees of each other. And, you know, as they start getting further and further apart, we start feeling the disconnect from that energy. But this is a real interesting time for it to hit its peak on April 20th. So make sure that's what you're doing during this time. And really, again, we're already feeling this energy. So this is a great time for you to channel your rebelliousness, your excitement over things into making your goals happen. And I love that. I really do. I know. And let me tell you, this is a year for it. It's a 44-8 year. I know I've said this till I'm blue in the face, but this is a year for you to strike while the iron is hot. I don't care what your number is, your life path number. This is a year for you to strike. The iron is hot. Go. Do something. If you don't, that's okay. Maybe there's something going on with you this year, or something's happening in your life and you can't make it happen this year. That's okay. 9 more years, another 8 year will roll around. So no worries. But I'm telling you, this is a great year for you to strike while the iron is hot. Love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, this worked out well last time, so I'm going to go ahead and introduce these cards so when I get into your individual reading that you don't have to hear me repeat it. I will be pulling from the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck, one of my favorites, and of course the Healing Oracle Crystal Reading cards by Rachelle Charman. And since we do have a solar eclipse, I'm going to pull one more card from Moonology. Oracle cards. I love them. And I like to pull from them from time to time, and just, it makes sense when we're in like lunar and solar eclipses. It's good. All right. So let's see what we've got for your individual numerology. Hello, Life Path 33. Welcome to your April numerology. Oh my gosh. It's very interesting. Very good. Interesting month for you. You know, I say this about every month. I know. But really, how could there be a bad month in numerology? Jasmine? You okay over there? It's interesting. Okay. Let me tell you. April for you, Life Path 33, is a 9-month. So we're looking at a lot of transitions, a lot of completions, a lot of releasing. Definitely, this is a great time to remove like clutter, both spiritual and physical. So it's a good time for you to clean out your closet. You know, have a little spring cleaning. This is a great time for you to say, all right, I'm going to move towards the next part of my life, the next part of my path with courage. I'm ready to like take this next opportunity, because the 9 energy is wanting you to fulfill your life's purpose. It's wanting you to get onto your path or go through a phase change to help fulfill your life's purpose. Because 9 is all about accepting endings that bring about a change or a new beginning. And it makes it just all a big part of the circle of life. And I'm not going to start singing. I mean, don't want to bring in the Lion King here. I also don't want to get demonetized by singing it and having all of you just tune out when I start to sing. That would be crazy. Yeah, it's not pretty. Now, the mantra of the 9 is, I embody the flow of this moment with courage to change. And really, that is what this is all about. It's all about using your courage to move into the next phase, the next level. It's about rebirth. It really is. And I think that it's important that we do release and remove clutter from our lives when we're getting ready to level up. Because when we're getting ready to level up, we don't need to carry the stuff with us from the previous level. It's like moving from middle school to high school. You don't need to carry the same books from middle school to high school because you're getting all new stuff. You're getting all new material. You're getting all new, stuff to move through a new path with. So you don't need to carry it with you. So that's a lot of what you're going to be feeling in April. The lesson of the 9 is to recognize patterns and let them go when they are no longer serving your well-being. I'm going to get that out. The shadow effect of a 9 is pretty simple, actually. It's fear of change. It's fighting change, being impulsive and moody. I know, because a lot of people don't understand that when you see someone being really moody, or just like, it seems like they're being super selfish, or they're being just like, standoffish, it's because of fear. It's because of fear, and in this case, fighting change. So this is a good time to use your courage and just say, okay, I'm ready to move through this. I'm ready to move into a new phase. And for you, Life Path 33, I mean, this is going to be phenomenal. You're so creative. You're so dynamic. You're all about supporting self-expression. And I think that having you move through these new choices that are coming into you, being very generous with your time and your energy, this could be a smooth rebirth process, Life Path 33. It really could. I'm going to remind you of your mantra, which is, ecstatically and lovingly, I share my creative essence with the world. It's perfect. It's a great time for you. I love it, love it, love it. I know. But it is hard when you're fighting change and you have a fear of change because it's a fear of the unknown and you don't know what's coming. I get that. I'm a Virgo. You don't have to explain that to me because, a lot of Virgos in my house and in my family, and we all want things to be the same all the time. It just don't happen. All right, so let's see what the cards have for you for this month. I can really remember to switch the cameras. Ooh. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Well, so if you are feeling fear this month, this is a good time to work through your fears. Yes, yes, yes. I know so many people are afraid of the 9 energy because it is, they go, oh my gosh, no, that's endings, that's endings. Well, not just about endings. There's a lot to it. And you can't have new beginnings unless you have an ending. Ooh, Isis, past life. Oh, I like that. Upright, rites of passage. Oh my gosh. And I just want to let you know, these cards in this deck are all the same color. They're all like that black, purple, and a little bit of blue sprinkled in there. But all three of these cards match. I just love that. I'm such a nut. I just love it when those cards match. I know. I'm such a weirdo. Okay, Isis, past life. I love this. This situation involves your past life memories. What's going on with you, 33? Okay, new moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. This card suggests a rebirth. Shut up. Oh my gosh. What a great month for you. Okay, this card suggests a rebirth. Think of your situation as the phoenix that's rising from the ashes, as the birth, death, rebirth paradigm. That's what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, there's a new start ahead. It might be a little dark. It almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns, but it will be deep and transforming. This card also suggests that if you know you are magical, then this is the time to work your magic. It can also herald the start of a sexier time. Wow. If you've been experiencing something of a drought, an emotional intimacy is also on the menu. Scorpio is the sign that likes to go deep into the body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. Now, I just want to say that this could be a hugely important time for you with the Uranus-Jupiter conjunction. I think it's going to affect everyone. I think it's going to affect everyone's like life path numbers and zodiacs a little differently, but really does seem like you're in line for a change, a rebirth, so to speak. And here is rites of passage. Wow. Okay, rites of passage, cuprite. Cuprite is the feminine aspect of the crystal hematite, which I also have a hematite right here. Okay, sorry. It's a very sacred stone that holds the medicine and energy of guiding you through the process of transformation, and healing on a very deep level. This dynamic crystal invites you to sit with your pain and stop running from your fears. Oh my gosh, it offers a space of deep healing and allows you to find the strength and courage to deal with life's challenges as you draw deep wisdom from this process. It supports in exploring the shadow self and healing deep issues. It provides access to sacred ancient knowledge of the feminine, supports and holds you as you enter into the void, and supports you to feel like you belong here on earth. Well, that's a lot of interesting stuff happening for you this month. And I love it, 33. I really do. Watch out for that Mercury retrograde. Super fun. Super fun. Already. Hasn't even gone retrograde yet. The shadow period has kicked my butt. So, looking forward to it going retrograde on April 1st. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful month of April here at Life Path 33. Make sure you check out more information on that Uranus-Jupiter conjunction on April 20th. I have been talking about it a little bit on the Zodiac videos for the new moon and the full moon, so feel free to check those out. And until we see each other again, Life Path 33, get out there and make your magic. Bye.